Good morning, Griffins. I'm Cedric Glasgow, and you're watching WSTV. Today, we're going to talk about Poetry Jam and FCA. But first, let's stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The Sickles Poetry Jam is on November 8th in the Media Center from 8:30 to 12:30. A light breakfast will be served along with a pizza lunch. FCA members, there is a club meeting today, Tuesday the 9th. There is a guest speaker in the auditorium, as well as a chance to purchase your club shirts. You can only purchase them with cash. Now for today's lunch. Today's lunch looks delicious. Now for a video highlighting Tate Weimer.
Hi, I'm Tate Weimer and I'm the senior class president. Thank you.
No matter if it's in school or out of school, her positive influence affects everyone.
I think something that we've always liked about Tate is that she gets herself out there and she tries to be part of every group within Sickles and within the community. As the senior class president, I overhead a lot of committees, which is like I make sure that all of those committees, the people in them are getting things done so they all get done by a specific due date. And I also help out within those committees to make sure that everything goes very effectively for all of the senior class events.
Tate's super outgoing. She's always looking for the best interests of others. If someone's by themselves sitting down, she'll go up to them and have a conversation with them, even if she barely knows them.
As a younger person and looking up to Tate, she really inspires me as a person, and she's really outgoing and creative and just awesome, and she knows how to put everyone together in SGA and be a community and just one as a family like student government should be.
I think Tate impacts the community just because she's really friendly to everyone and anyone, and whether it's just a group of people with one person that she knows closely, she's gonna say hi to everyone in the group regardless of whether or not she's super close to them. So I think that just really brings a spirit of closeness and community whenever she's in the room.
I'm Tate Weimer and I'm a proud member of Sickles SGA.
That was a great video about our senior class president. Now for a highlight video on our volleyball team. If you enjoyed that video, you can see our volleyball team tonight on their senior night at 7 o'clock in the gym. Now for two pretentious hipsters reviewing modern music.
Me llamo Amy Schumer y me gusta robar chistes.
Hello and welcome to
Two Pretentious Hipsters Review Modern Music.
My name's Alex.
My name's Brandon.
We'll be your guides to the wacky and distorted world of
What are your immediate initial thoughts?
It's a very, very different album from the Saturation trilogy.
Definitely.
each of the members sort of air out their problems and their own demons.
It's very evident that Amir, who left the group recently
for very controversial reasons.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing controversial about that. But yeah, he out.
So the consequences, I ain't running from him.
Joba,
probably my favorite artist on the album.
He sings a lot of the hooks and the choruses on these songs, but in his verses, he brings it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he is screaming on these songs.
Oh yeah. He is the gatekeeper, the patron saint of the bangers, dude.
I wouldn't say he's a patron saint as much as a Pope Francis, maybe. He's a pope, but he's really progressive, you know?
Well, are we talking about Pope Francis or Joba?
Both.
Oh. They're both in the same people, dude.
They're both on Twitter. They're probably both Catholic.
Love those guys. What are some of your favorite tracks on the album?
I really love New Orleans.
I've been down too long, cousin. I've been down too long, brother. Tell the world I ain't scared nothing.
Yeah, great way to start off the album. So, my biggest flaw with the album is the quality of the distortions in the voices and in the backing tracks. Sometimes it's kind of lazy, just regular auto-tune, and other times it just sounds like it's been thrown in a trash compactor.
I don't understand some of their creative choices with it, but overall, for me, it's not that big of a problem.
Right.
Do you prefer Shrek 1 or Shrek 2?
Shrek 2, of course.
Everyone always says Shrek 1.
Oh, those people are idiots. They don't know what they're talking about.
Thank you. I'm gonna give this album
I'm between a 7.5 and an 8.
Ooh.
A very solid 8, I'm starting to feel.
You're gonna attach the number 7 to a Brockhampton album?
It's got that 0.5, dude.
That's heresy. I think it's a 9 on this one. Not quite to the level I was expecting, but just by a little bit. Just by a little bit. I really love this album. Thank you for joining us on this episode of
We Lost the Main Camera.
Next time, hopefully, we won't be as incompetent, and we'll learn to charge the batteries, but I can't be 100% sure.
I feel like that's a little bit too hard for us, just because we're a bunch of imbeciles.
Yes.
Please follow our Instagram at Tipperherm the show.
And what's your Instagram, Alex?
At A Combsy.
And what's my Instagram, Alex?
The real Brandon Seibert?
Correct.
I hear the drums echoing tonight.
If you enjoyed that, you can watch episodes 1 and 2 on our YouTube channel at Sickles TV. That's all for today. I'm Sidra Glasgow. Have a great day and make good choices.